Hey guys, welcome back guys to another video, and today we are back with another video, and today we're going to be reacting to Thogden, our Fantasy Premier League team review. So we're going to react to his team, and after that, but before we get into it, subscribe, like, and let's get to it.
Onana. Now, he may have just got chipped from the halfway line against Manchester United, but he's a solid keeper, and he's better than De Gea. It's an improvement there. Manchester United signed a lot of players. Wolves.
If you guys don't agree with me, Onana is better than De Gea. If you guys agree, say yes in the comments. If you don't agree, say no, and then you can explain why.
Open first game, not bad, eh, Dad?
Do you know what? I believe in that, Theo. Okay. Man United defensively could be all right. He's the sort of player you can leave him in goal for maybe 35 of the game.
The defence, Brighton defender, they got a good first game. Luton at home, they'll probably keep a clean sheet. Estupiñán could sometimes get some. So he's a good player. Everybody has him. Gabriel as well. He's a popular choice this year, and Alexander-Arnold, because if Klopp throws him into midfield, which they've got lack of midfielders, you've basically got a defender playing more.
Gabriel's an interesting player that lots of people want to see at Arsenal. Him and Saliba are going to be the two duo. It's going to be like Van Dijk and Gomez at Liverpool. Saliba and Gabriel will be the new duo.
Pitch. That's a genius move. You've got to have him this year.
An expensive player. I'm not sure he's going to deliver as much. If he moves into midfield, will he get the number of contributions?
But here's the thing, Dad. I don't have Salah. I don't have Darwin Núñez. You need a Liverpool attacking-minded player. And attacking-minded is Trent Alexander-Arnold. And if he is playing midfield, he could be the gem of the year. If he's getting assists every game, playing in that three, and he's a defender, everyone's going to have him eventually. You might as well have him early.
And you've got a Newcastle defender on the bench. I'm not sure about that.
Why not? I mean,
play him
Newcastle.
Play him.
Now, the three defenders have got on the pitch. Which one are you switching?
I would think about playing four at the back, or I would put Estupiñán on the bench.
It's Luton at home. It's literally the easiest fixture on paper. Let's move on to the midfielders. Now, Saka, Forest at home is bang on. Everybody's got to have him.
Yes.
With him is Martinelli, because he's cheap and he's going to get a lot of goals.
Is he going to start?
I think he will.
I think he will.
Or are you sure?
I don't know with Havertz now. Gabriel Jesus has just been announced injured, so I think it's going to be Havertz up top with Martinelli and Saka on the wing.
I would think again about Martinelli.
Well, Jesus is out, so Martinelli has played the number 9 role to fill his booth. Mitoma, Luton at home, it's a bang-on choice.
Yes.
A lot of people have Evan Ferguson. Mitoma has got so many contributions. It's a risk with Ferguson. Got injured last year. What's he going to be like? We don't know. Bruno Fernandes. He is someone on FPL. He always contributes. Not every week, but he's got a high number of contributions. And if anyone at Manchester United you trust on FPL, it's going to be him.
That is a good choice. I suppose it all depends upon what things cost. I look at that midfield and I think Foden, I love him as a player, he will be rotated a lot. I see the absence of James Maddison and Kevin De Bruyne. He smashed it in terms of contributions at Leicester
You don't know that Spurs don't have easy fixtures to start. Arsenal better to have easier fixtures. Manchester United, you want to have one player in there. Brighton. Let's move on to my forwards.
But you want players who will start most of the time.
My two forwards, Nico Jackson at Chelsea and Erling Haaland at Manchester City. Now, Chelsea, not yet, they've got Liverpool at home, but they do have two fixtures coming up where it's like they play back-to-back, Luton and maybe Nottingham Forest, home and home. I know that Chelsea forward, Nico Jackson, I've watched his highlights, him and Mudryk were unbelievable together. They are going to smash it at Chelsea, no other competitions to worry about. And Erling Haaland, my captain, you can't deny him. Yes, he's the most expensive FPL player ever on the game, but if he gets contributions, everybody has him, and you don't, you're going to be a mug, you're going to fall behind. I've got to have him.
Yeah, you have to have him early on in the season. I'm not sure about Jackson. He's new to the Premier League here. Were you not tempted by someone like Callum Wilson or Ollie Watkins, someone a bit cheaper who knows the league?
I wanted a gamble. I've seen Chelsea fixtures. If he pulls off, everyone's going to buy him. I'd rather get there first. You mentioned Ollie Watkins, that's a good player, but Moussa Diaby coming in, is he going to be playing left wing? Is he going to be playing striker? You mentioned the strikers for Newcastle, Callum Wilson.
Yeah.
How's he going to be rotated now with Isaac, with the new signing Harvey Barnes? Which wingers are they going to pick? It's difficult to know.
It is difficult. I would think about Harvey Barnes, but I agree he might not be a starter. In terms of left field, Theo, Burnley. Bayer, you've got him on the bench.
I've got Bayer on the bench. He's just a cheap defender. McAtee at Luton.
Do you know what?
He's a forward. He could potentially get some points if he got an easy game.
That is smart, because back in the day, at times, Burnley at home were quite good at grinding out clean sheets.
Now, I don't know what they'll be like under Vincent Kompany. Very different to Sean Dyche. However, I'm very pleased with this team. I've got a West Ham goalkeeper that starts, a Newcastle defender to come off the bench to rotate when need be. This is a solid team. I think a lot of elite players will understand my decisions. Comment below, what teams have you got? We're going to have a big discussion. If you think you're going to do better than me, leave the talk for the comments, but also show me the results. Join the FPL League, the Thogden Super League. Get down there. Final thoughts. What grade are you giving my current team? Because I'll need to change it.
I'm still thinking about some of the absences. I know Crystal Palace didn't score a lot of goals last season, but there's no Eze, no Elise in your thoughts.
I've seen a lot of people mix it up, but Crystal Palace have difficult games. I don't think the time for them is now. And Elise might go to Chelsea. How will Eze do without Zaha? A lot of undoubts.
It's not a bad team, Theo. I would be thinking again about Alexander-Arnold. I'd think again about Martinelli and Foden, about Jackson. There's a few changes.
Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching my video. Yeah, we're kind of done, to be honest. Subscribe, like, and stay tuned for my new shorts. And yeah, just subscribe and like, and then yeah, that's what I really got to say.